Life is full of many challenges that define us. Some require great sacrifice, and others require a pen. God gives Abraham 10 tests, but there seems to be an inconsistency. Some require great sacrifice, like waging war or sacrificing your son, which you'd expect. But some seem to require far less sacrifice, like leave your home, have an operation. So why the discrepancy? Why not just go for the hard test and forget the other tests? Rav Simcha Sissel Brody explains that there are two types of challenges that we face in life. One category is the life-defining moment. This is where you have to muster all the courage and determination that you can to make the proper decision. So the second type of challenge is more the daily grind kind of thing and the choices that we make. For example, do we help somebody when we really don't have the time? Do we make that phone call? Do we visit somebody who's on their own? These small things, you could say, are life-defining moments too, but in the micro. And each one on its own seems so unimportant, but they really make a difference to people's lives. The binding of Isaac is definitely a life-defining moment. Leaving home, it's a run-of-the-mill, day-to-day challenge. But both challenges define us. True heroism is found not only in the big decisions we make, but also in how we treat each other in the day-to-day. My name is Marsha. My son Yoni was killed in Israel in a bus bombing in 2002. Yoni had just started his second year in Israel, and then he was going to go on to study medicine because he had always wanted to help save lives. That was his thought in life. He was always a people person. On that September morning, Yoni had woken to a day of perfect blue skies, and he was so excited to be going to Tel Aviv to spend the Sukkot holiday with his uncle. But that was not to be, and without him knowing, a bus bomber got on the bus and detonated his bomb. And in that moment, all Yoni's hopes and dreams were tragically ended. Yoni always believed that life was about giving and not all about taking. And that's when we created the Yoni Jesner Awards, to encourage young people to follow in his footsteps and to get involved in volunteering to make a difference to people's lives. Let me tell you something that people don't know about Yoni that happened on the day he died. He and his cousin went into town towards the bus station, and Yoni said, "Just wait a minute, I have this pen and I have to return it." And Gideon said, What are you talking about? He said, "It's really bothered me. I've had this pen in my pocket for 3 weeks. It's not mine. I took the pen when I was in the shop, and I really have to return it before we leave town." So that was one of the very last things that Yoni did. He returned something that he knew wasn't his, but that was his attention to detail. It was the small things that really were important to Yoni. Be great. Be a giver. And remember, it's the small things that also define us. Shabbat Shalom.